Hi, welcome back to Naturally Adrift Photo Adventures. Lately I've just been wandering around the pond and the backyard looking for birds to photograph and any other kind of wildlife I can see or find. And for this week's adventure, well, several weeks of filming have resulted in some excitement, some real and true excitement for me. And I hope you stay tuned and watch through to the end because you're not going to want to miss this. I can't believe it. I'm out here photographing birds and I happen to catch movement in my eye down on the ground and I look and it's a little weasel. So I just got my first photos of a weasel. Little tiny brown on top, white on the bottom, a little funky tail. And I'll show you the pictures right about now. And guess who else got to see them? And so what did you think of that, buddy?
It was really cool. I heard something in the bushes, and just after I said, hey, maybe that's the weasel popped out. Went up a branch, came back down, and ran towards us. And then it stopped, Mama took some photos, and then it disappeared.
Wow. I'm really excited about having photographed that weasel, but I just saw another one. Unfortunately, I didn't get any photos, but it looked like it was carrying a mouse in its mouth. Must have been out on a very successful hunt, and I'm hoping it'll like come out and reappear. I thought it disappeared for good, and I was over here looking at house finch, photographing that, and I happened to notice some motion again. I looked down and there was with a little mouse in his tiny, tiny mouth. Unless it was one of its own babies that was moving. But I think it was a mouse in the mouth of a weasel. I can't believe I'm capturing this. Or seeing it. I'm not necessarily capturing it, but I'm seeing it. All right, I'm gonna try to be quiet and see if he comes out. Man, it would be awesome if you like brought it out and we could watch him eat. Oh, that could be kind of gruesome though. We've had quite a big variety of birds here during this transition of spring into summer, including this yellow warbler, a goldfinch, Baltimore orioles, kingbirds, and many, many more. Morning, Miss Turtle. Looking for a place to lay your eggs? It appears that somebody has raided this turtle's nest and had a feast on the eggs. If you look here, these are the remains of the eggs, and they're actually, the shells of them are rather soft and flexible. So Probably an easy meal. Maybe the fox dug them up? Or some other creature. Well, let's hope the other turtles have more success. Can you catch them?
Oh, not from the position that, but I'll try.
Well, good morning again. Last week I had a fabulous time out here photographing that stoat slash ermine. Turns out it wasn't technically a weasel, although sometimes stoats are referred to as the little weasel, which is kind of a misnomer because they're actually a little bit bigger than an actual weasel. Um, However, the next day, looking out here, way across into the bushes, almost to the main highway, I saw a fawn following its mom. Now, as soon as I caught sight of it, and it was just barely big enough to like see the ears over the vegetation, it ducked down and hid with its mom in the higher brush. But then mom came out and kind of worked trying to graze, kind of cautious, not sure what to make of it. She wasn't raising her white flag, but she was being very cautious, which I'm quite a ways away from them over here. I did have a bunch of tree branches in my way, so they kind of disrupted some of my photos, but I'm going to share them with you anyways, just for documentation. Um, Over the next course of the next couple days, I did see them again mid-morning in the same area, and then they disappeared. Although on the one day there was a second deer that managed to get into a couple of the pictures. So without further ado, here are the photos, and I'm going to go back to observing and trying to find whatever wildlife I can. The cedar waxwing, it looks to be home on his nest after a night full of rain and protect those babies. Looks like we'll soon have some baby cedar waxwings. flying about soon. They're such a very pretty bird, and it's hard to believe I actually managed to locate the nest, considering how far away it is from where I was actually standing. This footage is zoomed in a bit. I think it was just a photo with the cedar waxwing that had the bit of nesting material in its mouth that gave it away. So, pretty cool find. What do you think?
Got a toad on my hand. Buddy. No. He's gonna fall now, isn't he? I'm doing my best to keep him on my arm, and now you've given me no choice, buddy boy. What is he doing?
Can you turn him around?
No. He is going to jump.
He's gonna jump.
If I turn the boat around, I guarantee. Ready? What did I tell you? Get over here. Blowing him back and forth.
It's a little more fun in the creek though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Still gotta get you new boots. Watching TV, and I happened to catch motion just outside on my patio, and I look out and it was the stoat. So it hid behind something, so I grabbed the camera really quick and I stepped out. I came over to this tree and I stood here and grabbed whatever photos I could. So that was pretty cool. I wonder if this is the same ermine/stoat that we caught with the trail camera on the patio over this past winter. I'll have to see if I can hook you up with that video. Look above. So here's the sunset. Looks like day is gently receding into night. Comment below if you have ever seen a stoat out in the wild on your own or have gotten some good photos of one. They're so fast and quite challenging. So I was very surprised that I managed to get the photos that I did over the last couple of days here throughout this video. But I'm still stoked about it. I'm really trying to get this channel to really grow. So please like, comment, subscribe. It's all very important. And your feedback is even more important. So keep the comments coming. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, later!